All right, we're back again.
And as I promised last week, or no, that was last Tuesday, um, we're working on the animatic now.
Yay!
Eh.
I'm excited to see that thing. Like, how long that's gonna
I'm not,
be.
because it's
Have to
going
have.
to be, I feel like at least 10 minutes at this point.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, but that's a minimal.
Yeah, and it'll
It,
stretch longer than that. Trust
yeah, it'll probably be closer to 20 plus.
me. Yeah, hey, it'll give you a lot to work on. At least you're not
Yeah.
animating 20 minutes.
No, but I am doing scenes that are partially animated and illustrating 20 minutes worth of stuff. Also
Yeah.
composing 20 minutes worth of music.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Also, um, at least it's like ambient, but even that can be really tricky.
Yeah,
Like
that's
getting the mood just right and stuff like
yeah,
that. I've got
and the
some
timing.
ideas. I j- I need to get that MIDI USB cable.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely help.
Um, Oh yeah, no, because I got that other computer set up. Hmm. He's not as healthy as I would like him to be, but we're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah, I mean it's an older machine. It's gonna run pretty bad.
Well, Kevin was working on it, and he was like, acts like he has a virus.
Oh,
So,
I'm surprised you didn't
uh,
rebuild it.
well, I was originally going to just take my old parts and build a whole nother machine, and then Dad was like, "Here, just take this." And I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
Well, I mean, just like reinstalling the operating system and stuff like
Um, well, Kevin didn't feel that was necessary, I guess.
that.
Um, it's got better RAM than what I had. It's got a better processor as well. Well, slightly maybe. Um, and then again, slightly better graphics card. Terrible hard drive. That's the
Hmm.
main problem right
Yeah,
now.
probably.
It's a laptop hard drive
Huh.
that's
Probably a
not
really
very
old
good.
laptop hard drive.
Yeah. So I'll see if Dad has other hard drives. Because that was the original plan. I was like, okay, all I need is a case and a hard drive, and he's like, oh yeah, I've got plenty of those. I can give you one of those Hewitt Packard ones, and then a hard drive. I'm like, hey, that sounds good to me. And then he doesn't. He's just like, here, take this machine.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll do that. Um, so I still have my old components that I could build a machine with. Just need a hard drive. But again, I need a hard drive for this other machine. Yeah, it's all a mess. But I have an M.2 coming.
Oh, nice.
Mm, third generation. I was looking at a fourth generation. Kevin got a fourth generation. He got a really nice one, of course.
Mm.
I was looking at one that was pretty nice too, but I think
Didn't get
it
it on
was
the sale, did you?
well, it was on sale and then it was out of stock when I went to buy it. So it was $80 out of stock, and I was like, shoot. Check back the next day, it was $100. I was like,
Oh,
I'm not paying $100. So then Kevin's like, well, you know, to lessen the risk of overheating, just get a third generation. I'm like, oh, that probably would be cheaper too. And he's like, yeah. So he found one that was because I need a 1 terabyte because right now my solid state drive is just 500 gigs, which is
huh.
500 too little.
Yeah.
Um, and so yeah, he found me one that I bought for 70. 1 terabyte, no need to worry about it overheating.
Funny enough, a friend of mine actually just got himself a new hard drive. Probably the same. I showed him the Evos. I was like, these are probably your best bet. One of the Evos, Samsung Evos, 970, I think. That's my recommendation. But yeah. Now that'll because
Oh my goodness, it's gonna make such
it's because
another difference.
yeah, the thing about it is, and I actually need to. This is one of the reasons I need to get another drive. Is like you actually lose efficiency in SSDs, I guess, when you're taking up over half the drive with space. So it's good to like try to keep it as low as possible. Yo, Taxi, good to see you back.
Hey, it's taxi.
That's
Um,
but yeah. So like you gotta try and balance things.
yeah, I'll be able to switch my C drive to that M.2,
hmm
and then that solid state drive, man, that's gonna be open for like games and mods.
Yeah. See, that's man. Like that's the thing that really takes up
And
space
then
all the
and
time.
then my passport is my eh, um is open for just plain old storage
Yeah.
as it needs to be. And same with the Toro. That's storage too. Uh
I really ought to get like just a basic like SATA SSD for games and stuff like that because it doesn't need to be like anything crazy. Just
what's
like
your current hard drive?
I have two hard drives. One of them is actually the drive out of my laptop, um, which is a terabyte like H hard disk drive, and then I have a terabyte, I think 970 Evo or something like that. Solid state M.2. Um, so that's kind of my situation.
All right. So the goal today is 16 panels.
I'm so happy I finally finished animating that one asset. So I can finally move on to the others. It's like, yes, it's coming together.
This is going to be tricky. Let's see how we do this. Because I'm doing the animatic a little different. I've never done the animatic this way.
Oh, you're
Doing it
doing.
entirely, like, doing it entirely in DaVinci.
Oh, rather than the tools that are in
Yeah, what I've
Clip Studio. Yeah.
done in the past. So,
Which boy, I, I would not want to do it that way.
um, actually, it's a lot less tedious, actually, believe it or not.
I have a hard time believing that
No,
because
really. I can, because I can edit, I can assemble whole scenes without having to save a bunch of JPEGs and save things individually as images and stuff. I just copy and paste it together into that one project. With DaVinci, can't do that. I have to save everything individually. So yeah, a little
uh,
different.
let's see, Taxi. I'm planning on calling this something like Otherworld. It doesn't really have a name. It's kind of more of an experimental project. I don't know. Do you have a name for your project, Joel?
One I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called The Womb.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the name of our project so far.
Yeah, what a nice, not an unsettling. I don't even know what you'd like
A very
describe
apt
this.
description.
Yeah, what is this? what exactly is this genre? Because it is horror. I guess it
I
could fall under cosmic horror, but there's like it's, it's like cerebral horror or something. I don't know.
conceptual horror. I mean, you could consider it cosmic, but as far as
Oh yeah,
I would say that's the well, but it's not cosmic though, because it doesn't necessarily come from space. It's
does cosmic have to come from space?
I mean, it's in the name, cosmic.
I think
Like,
cosmic goes beyond just space.
I guess it could. Other dimensions and stuff like that,
Yeah.
which is one of the things it's kind of touched on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would. I guess yeah, cosmic horror would be the most apt, the most
Uh,
recognizable for
but
sure.
yeah, yeah,
Doing
but
homework.
it's
What kind of homework? Yeah, I feel like I get where you're coming from. That I think I do feel like there's a better description for it.
yeah, there's something else to this. It's not
I mean, it's not Lovecraftian.
yeah, it's not Lovecraftian. It's not it's not truly cosmic horror, I don't think, and it's not uh yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so working on the transition. Go to the video. So man, I spent so much time doing this with a video not too long ago. That was a lot of fun. So this,
I did
let's
initial one,
see
honestly. I actually really like it.
see how I want to do this. So he's drawing a line across there. So that's way too long. Okay. Fade in. How long does it take to draw a line in this even? This I can be edited down. Oops, not what I wanted. I want to just straight up delete it and bring it together there.
Let's
Oops,
see.
I'm gonna re-add this. Oh, there we go. And then fade in, say maybe around this length here.
Maybe even
Roughly, roughly that
actually, like,
length.
let's vary
And I might just flip this guy. Actually, let's do. You know, I was prepping these today, but I forgot to make them JPEGs. So,
JPEGs or PNGs.
oh, this is just an animatic, so I'm just making them JPEGs.
I'm not gonna be able to get that sweet parallax.
Oh, when it needs to be, I'll make it a PNG. Save, save room.
That's your PNGs.
Yeah, PNGs are a little bigger. Okay, that is too long. Uh, gonna be a lot of this. That's good. That's good.
My opinion on NFTs? Short and
Oh,
sweet, waste of time. I don't. I actually, funny enough, I had someone on Instagram reach out to me when I was doing Inktober. They're like, "Oh man, is all the stuff you do your own original paintings?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Oh man, I love your style. Like, can I buy like one of your NFTs?" I'm like, "I don't have any interest in the NFT market." And they're just like, "Oh, okay," and that was it. So that basically sums it up. Especially with like, oh my gosh, how crypto's going. Yeah, that. Nah, I'm not. I'm not touching any of that with a 10-foot pole. How do I want to handhold
okay.
this?
Okay. Making a really lazy animatic.
That's fair.
I mean, I know what's happening.
Yeah, it's not. It's not until you actually have to
Then,
communicate to a team that you have to really worry
yeah, and also, I'm not gonna put effort into really animating things. Like, this is gonna take enough time
about it.
and energy. So,
Yeah, don't be like me.
what? Not make an animatic?
Yeah, put all my effort into animating it.
Good, good.
Oh, what the heck?
Huh.
For whatever reason, this thing decides to make another layer when I don't want to. It's really annoying.
Good.
That's
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Uh,
what's going on. There we
what? Oh,
go. It was being weird, but it's back now. So I gotta.
excellent.
I need to figure out this.
Top-down perspective, books, paper on floor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. What do I want to do with this guy?
Okay,
Actually,
wires. Wires are easy.
about there. We'll
Okay.
go bring that back in and zoom in on the eye. Yeah. Du-du-du-du-du. And then if we like save. Okay, so boom, bring this up. We'll zoom it in just slightly on him, like that much. Oops.
Oh goodness, what am I going to listen to? Needs to know
Like that. Too much. Not. I want it to be really just subtle, small movement of the camera. Yeah.
Do you know if it's going to snow again tonight?
Hasn't snowed here, so I don't know.
Has it snowed there at all?
Nope.
Got quite a bit of snow the other day.
I'm gonna get my snow tires on tomorrow.
That's a good idea. I don't got those.
Wow.
That sucks.
One time when me and Kevin were living together, it snowed really hard. I mean, and he was working late. It was like, I don't know what time it was when he got off work, but it was like 11 when he got home. And he was late getting home, so I was actually getting worried because he didn't have snow tires on. I was like, oh man, I hope Kevin's not gotten himself in trouble.
Yeah.
And he finally shows up, gets home, and he's like, Joel, I literally had to drive with my tires sideways.
Oh my god.
All the, like, pretty much all the way home.
Snowed in November in Michigan. Doesn't Michigan gets a lot of snow then, doesn't it?
I would imagine it would.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a lot of lake effect.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that plays in, but I would imagine that would make a lot of moisture that it would turn into snow. But at the same time, places by the ocean, but that's, maybe the salt water does something different because the Great Lakes are freshwater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess
I'm pretty
I think they are. I don't think I've ever been to.
sure. Yeah. Actually, now that I'm thinking, does the U.S. have any salt lakes? Yeah. Okay, Salt Lake City. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're drying up, I think, but yeah.
More salt for us, I guess.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum.
Make us fat.
Holding all that water weight.
My kidneys.
Oh gosh. We almost just started talking.
I
I mean, it'll happen eventually, but
Well, we're just a couple of hungry guys.
Yeah. True.
And for the amount of times we talk about food, we have a hard time actually gaining weight. So we're we're actually pretty thin, which is probably why we're always talking about food and hungry all
Yeah,
the time.
honestly. Favorite color of the alphabet?
Favorite color of the alphabet?
What's your favorite color?
It's a good question. I mean, I don't really have a favorite color. I like lots of colors, so I don't know which one.
I've
I mean,
landed on.
E's nice. E's like brick red, so
Oh yeah, you actually have synesthesia, don't you?
I actually have mild synesthesia.
So that's actually a valid question there,
It's an
Taxi.
yeah. What's my favorite? What my favorite color of numbers? Hmm.
Okay, what's your favorite color of chords then, or notes, whichever one it is for you?
Well, I don't see color with music.
I thought you did for
Like,
like single
I don't.
tones.
No, no. The reason I have colors associated with it is because it's like an F chord or a G chord.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, F's blue, G's orange, C's yellow. So I imagine those things when I know I'm playing the chord, but it's not actually associated with the tone.
So it's like proxy
Yeah,
synesthesia.
when it comes to music. But yeah, at least I don't think I do. Um, I don't see colors or anything when it comes to music. I mean, I do, but that's just imagination stuff. That doesn't have to
Yeah,
do with, you know,
the actual
synesthesia.
phenomena. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Here we go. What are we going to do? How long should this be? Hang on this one for a little bit. And he's zooming out. So I'll just put it there and cut it. Just flying by the seat of my pants here.
That's
Seeing
valid.
what looks good. Yeah, I mean, it'll it'll be something.
It'll be something. We can always promise that. We can always deliver that.
That's a promise.
That
There
actually
we go.
reminds me, we need to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah. Why does that remind you of it?
When he's making his promise to Al in the place. He's like punching through the door and whatnot.
Right. Yeah, we need to watch that again. Good. Good show.
Which,
Good show.
yeah.
I was thinking about him and the whole wrestling thing.
Oh yeah.
That was so good. But we need to um do which I mean I'm working on this, and which reminds me I need to change my description actually. Uh, where's that? We're not finishing storyboards. Starting the animatic. But I think I'll finish I'll do 16 panels because that's pretty much all I have prepped. And otherwise, it's gonna be a bunch of tedious stuff that's not interesting. That needs to be done behind the scenes, and then I'll start work on the Caius Casades
Suplex.
suplexing or doing something, but I think suplex would be the best.
Suplex is the best.
Yeah, suplexing Dagather. Yeah, that's gonna be so good.
Man, Caius Casades would suplex a Daedra if you gave him enough skooma for
hey, hey, I'm convinced he's a Shezarene. Prove me wrong. Fight me.
I mean, aren't we
I can do that.
pretty sure that the dude chimmed with the power of drugs?
Yeah, he totally chimmed. Is it chimmed or chimed? I know it's written chim.
I think
And
I'm trying to remember how everyone pronounces it. I'm pretty sure it's chim.
I've heard Kim, chim, maybe chime.
I've
but
heard Kim as well.
yeah, I don't know what it is. I've only read it in books.
Yeah.
And it's like it's like capital C, lowercase h, capital I, capital M, or something like that. I think it's something like that. Oh, yeah, this would be a short one. Okay. Right there. Let's see it break. Okay. Deleted. That's good. That's good. Isn't this exciting, folks? This is what it's like. Sort of, I guess.
In a loose sort of way, I suppose. Very exciting. Yes.
Oh, whoops. Wait.
We are witnessing
Wait.
the birth of art.
Yeah. That's
More literal
considering-
in your case, John.
Yeah, considering what I'm making. Some freaky stuff. Freaked out maniac stuff. Hold on, where am I? Okay, hold on, I was going the wrong way. So he starts to zoom out.
Actually, that's a good point there, Taxi. Joel, can you send me your stream link?
Sure.
I really ought to put it in, put your channel.
Crap, how do I get that guy again?
I just
Let's
take preview menu.
Review menu.
Yeah, do you have your like chat and stuff like that up?
Yeah, it's over there. You take the URL.
Well, from you have the preview window of your screen.
Oh, I see. You just copy. Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
copy video URL. Okay, okay, yeah. Let me. Here you go.
There we are. Yeah, you can check them out over
You can see my crappy scrawlings for my
here.
animatic. I swear it gets better.
Eventually.
Soon.
TM.
Soon. We'll work on something funny here. Because the Kai's Casades thing, like, that won't take long. We could, I think we could, I mean, we're already over a half hour in, but I genuinely think if we were both working on that, we could get it done in 2 hours.
Probably. I don't know. It depends on how hardcore we want to go with the actual soup.
Oh, we want it to be really sketchy.
Yeah, but like,
So,
gotta get gotta get that motion. You gotta get the arcs. You gotta get that just
yeah.
energy and like the Sakuga style, like zoom up into his face yelling as he throws him back, breaks his
Oh, do
back.
we? Oh, I never thought of that. Do we want a face shot of that? I
I
I thought
like.
it would be funny if there wasn't.
I mean,
Because
I
it's
was. I don't know.
we'll
We
work on it here.
we can take this to like the next level, Joel.
Yeah, we could. I think people would get a kick out of that. He goes up while he's giving his speech. Who are you? And he's like lays down his cord. He doesn't say anything. He just yells,
Yeah. I
and
wonder
like
if.
the world around him warps because he's chinned or whatever.
Yeah.
What the dreamer?
Yeah. Turns out he was the dreamer all.
Oh shoot! I didn't do what I was gonna do. Okay, this guy. Start there. Go back there. Bring this in and zoom in. I don't know, like that much. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, sure.
Oh, thank you, Taxi. I'm trying to be a little bit more um yeah, I guess detailed in my designs. This technique is usually one that's pretty sloppy.
Does it
But
go
I'm
to
trying to
his?
kind of develop a sense of really kind of grounding things, especially since it's a
Really, I
soup.
don't have. Tell me I have like a hand dropping. Oh no. Did I forget to do that?
Let me
Huh. Hmm. Well, that stinks.
what happened?
I need to implement something I haven't drawn yet.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so because he's slowly removing his hand, like finishes drawing on the wall basically, and then there's a top-down shot of him removing his hand, but then you need to have a shot of his hand reaching his side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that shot.
Mm.
So, oops.
Oops.
Oopsie. Little lapse of design there. Um, how long do I want this to be?
Man,
Like
it's
that,
kind of
I
crazy
guess.
that storyboarding is like the most popular job because, in my opinion, it's one of the most demanding. So, for one thing, you got to be stupid fast.
Oh yeah, no, Andrew. Not too long ago, I watched kind of this, I guess it's special features behind the scene kind of thing for
Mm.
season 1 of SpongeBob,
Oh yeah.
and it was literally like recorded after season 1,
Mm.
interviewing the people who worked on the show and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the two storyboard artists, like one of them was kind of this old school industry guy, and the other
Mm.
one was this young kid who was like 19
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
old or
Yeah.
something. And the guy had to, he was like, "Yeah, I get a couple done every day, but man, so and so just he rips them out so fast. I have to ask him not to use Sharpie. It starts it starts filling up the room,
Yeah, that's
and I start seeing spots." And then they ask him about that. He's like, "Yeah, it kind of helps."
right. Yeah, no, storyboard artists, like those really hardcore storyboard artists, are like something else.
Yeah, that guy, man, just I don't know
I don't know how they do it.
how many jokes that guy made, but he probably made a lot of little funny
Mm,
things
yeah.
for that show.
Now I've got a friend who's working on a few series, and my word, she is stinking fast at just getting those poses and stuff like that. It's just like, my word, you just sleep and breathe this stuff. Kind of makes me worried sometimes as well.
Yeah, I think that's enough time. Um, okay, I have to go over here and basically just draw real quick. 8.5 or something like that. Okay, so take this. What? I mean, I can do comic thumbnails really fast, but I can't do. I don't think I could do
Storyboards.
animation
Yeah,
storyboards super fast.
it's you need to know like what you're setting up for. You need to
Yeah,
know animation
exactly.
so well because like that's the real truth. Like because you're passing this off to someone else, and
Exactly.
like yeah, it's actually something I really need to work on in general. Even though I really don't see myself ever becoming a storyboard artist unless it's like a project I really want to storyboard for. But it's just such a competitive field, and it's like, yeah, I really haven't. I don't have the time to put into like just getting good at it, doing too many things.
Scribbles on the walls. Blah blah blah. Save as. I'm just gonna save this guy as a JPEG. um. 8B. Save. Yes. So now I can bring that in. Ta-da.
intense shading. Yeah, a lot of shading. A lot of
For what
blocking
you're
and
doing.
shading. Yeah. Gotta make this robot look good.
Heck yeah, robots.
Big, giant, scuffed up arms.
Doing this, I don't need to. All right. I'm okay. This won't. Okay, this isn't going to be as long as I was dreading.
That's good.
I'm 9 panels in, and it's only 15 seconds, so that's good.
How's the timing
Rough.
looking?
It's
Yeah,
rough right now.
that's what's gonna
It'll
get you.
it'll be refined after I'm just roughly putting it together, and then I'll refine things and do little kind of effects to, you know, as notes or placeholders or whatever. Just be like, all right, so kind of maybe have it jittery here or something to sell more motion or whatever.
Quality over quantity. That's us in a nutshell. At least as much quality as we can bring to the table on our own.
Yeah, I mean, what's the quantity going to be?
Yeah. I mean, I guess all the projects that we have in mind, because like we do have a lot.
Hey, just be patient.
Yeah.
We have to be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, I would love to have them all done right now,
Yeah.
but it don't work like that.
Fortunately, I need to sleep. I'm just not someone who can convince himself to kill himself for his art. I've lived through too many situations where it's like, yeah, don't kill yourself. That's not good.
Yeah, sometimes I stay up too much. Actually, a lot of times.
That's kind of the nice thing about having a job, like especially the job that I have. It's like, okay, I don't want to be the grumpy teacher. I don't want to be the mean teacher. So I'm gonna make sure that I have lots of sleep so that I don't like just like come in looking like disappointed dad with all these kids.
Mr. Steiny for how do I shut up, you little weasel?
Okay,
Okay.
today we're gonna tell you why all your dreams are a lie.
Oh, your parents are going to get divorced, and it's your fault.
Oh my god. Oh my word. No, we don't want to do that, so I get lots of sleep. I can come in and say, if you work hard, you'll go somewhere. I don't know
Somewhere.
where.
Yeah, you'll go somewhere. Maybe not where you're expecting, but the point is to figure out how to be happy where you are, content,
Yep.
when things don't go the way you planned, but
Be adaptable. That's
exactly. Otherwise, you'll be a miserable cur for the rest of your life and resent everything around you.
yeah. We don't.
And no one will be your friend because no one wants to hang out with someone like.
This is true.
And your parents will get divorced.
Oh my god. It always leads back to that. Oh my
Or
god.
the Spanish Inquisition will come knocking at your door. I don't know.
Never
Yeah,
stay.
that's way too long. Although,
Got depressing real fast. That's why we sleep, Taxi. To avoid being depressing.
sorry. Will behave. What do we want to do? If I go to about, I
I
don't
need to
know,
sort
it'll be about right there. I want this shot to be a little long. and mysterious. Doot. Why? Okay.
Teenager, your rent-free trial is gonna expire soon. That's when we gotta prepare best we can.
That's hilarious. Rent-free trial.
Yeah, you've never heard that joke? Childhood is
No, I don't think I have.
child
That's
has
pretty
the
funny.
free trial to the before the subscription fees kick in.
That's funny. That's really funny. How do you pirate life?
I don't know.
Adobe Life.
Go and live in the woods by yourself. I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
I mean, some of the time, sure. I would like to have a cabin in the woods I can go to relaxing, but not live there alone. That wouldn't be fun. Okay. Oh yeah, he's stepping back. Oh wait, do I have that drawn? Hold on. Ooh. Okay, that needs to be about that length, I think. We'll buff out this timing later. Don't worry, Captain.
that was
Yeah, that should
exactly
be
how
good.
it goes.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, animation,
Animation.
art, any
Wind up.
storytelling.
You wind up on the other side. It's like, how did we make it out of here?
Yeah,
How did we
or
get through all
or
of
you get
that?
it together and it's just really scratched up, beat up, and you're like, "Don't worry, Captain." Talking to the director, "Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches later." And he's just like, "Ah."
I haven't slept in 4 weeks. And we just started production a month ago.
From the get-go, huh?
That's basically how it goes. Directors don't sleep. Like, straight up.
They get 4 hours of sleep,
Yeah. If.
so they do sleep, but
Pretty much all the directors I've known work, like, well into, like, midnight past. They basically lived at the office if
yeah,
they're in and
no,
out.
that's I remember watching an episode of X Play where they went to Japan. I think they were at Nintendo. The, I can't remember what studio they were at. They were at like Nintendo or some Sony maybe. I can't remember. But literally the guy who I can't remember who they were interviewing, but he was one of those famous guys who made video games.
Mm-hmm.
He literally had a bed at his desk, like
Oh, yeah.
underneath his desk,
Yeah.
so he could sleep.
Yeah,
Which
that's straight
sounds nice to me.
up.
I wish I had a bed under my desk. Someday.
One of
That'd be great.
Get one of
That I
get one
could
of those
just
bunks
climb in there
with
and
the
take a
desk
nap.
under.
Yeah, I think Junji Ito has that actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he's drawn his room
Mm-hmm.
before, and yeah, It was something like that. Um, and it looked really nice.
Looking forward to Christmas. I'm looking forward to Christmas. I still need to go.
I'm always looking forward to
Yeah.
Christmas. Every day of my life,
I
I'm
live
looking
for
forward to
Christmas.
Christmas.
What about you, Taxi? You looking forward to Christmas? Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good Christmas. It's gonna
Santa might
be
get me a new router.
fun. Gee, Santa, it's a Linksys.
Golly. I don't know what it is.
That's so
But
funny. The router.
I'm being a patient good boy. Cause Big Bro said Santa might bring me a router. Yeah. Will he bring me a cable too? I need a longer internet cable.
Oh yeah, might come with one.
Because mine comes up about, I don't know, 5 feet short. Or will he just give me a whole new computer that can connect to the internet well? No, that's silly.
Know what I need to do? I need to go thrift store shopping.
Hey, whenever you're out my way,
I'll try
let
to
me know.
get out there soon. One of the reasons is because I finished all the books I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I gotta find the rest of the series.
What do I need from a thrift store? Portable TV,
I mean, that's
some
always.
some RF stuff to play with.
Oh, if we could find a signal booster,
Heck yeah. That's right.
transmit
Yeah.
video
Yeah,
game.
we need to. Yeah, so that's one of our ideas is to wait, how are we going to implement that? We
Well,
were going to
so
plug in the receiver to the PC and transmit. We were going to broadcast to the
so basically, because you have that issue with your consoles where like they'll bounce on that old Zenith from
yeah,
1987,
88
whatever it is.
ish.
And so I got to think, I was like, well, what if we transmitted a signal that could be picked up by the antenna of the TV, or at least the antenna input, over um, RF, and see if that like kind of fixes it. So
Yeah,
you'd
yeah.
be playing your console wirelessly.
Oh. But also, I thought we were gonna try and do that for like a live stream also.
um, were we? Like,
I
what were you
that's
gonna?
what I thought. Like you plug in the receiver to the computer, like
Uh
using the port that I don't have. I need to get one of those.
huh.
Um, and then you broadcast to that and just see.
I mean, you could like, you could do that. We could do that, like an old school RF, like snowfall kind of just crappy quality screen.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. You want that nostalgic look?
Yeah, you want to go full analog? All the kids into analog horror, we'll show you analog. Screw
Yeah, we'll play it
friggin'
silent. My copy of
VHS
Silent Hill on console over RF because I have RF for my PlayStation.
I bet we could even send the audio through RF as well.
Rolling.
Yo.
Yeah.
We
No,
gotta do that
we'll do
sometime.
this. We'll have an RF stream at some point
Yeah.
for fun. I'm
What
not
app?
really what?
I was gonna say, Taxi asked, what app do we use for to animate? We use. Well, you're using.
I'm using DaVinci to edit.
Yeah.
This is an editing software, so I mainly use this to put finished videos together. This is the first time I'm making an animatic solely in, well, assembling an animatic in DaVinci.
Hmm.
Normally, I use Clip Studio for all my illustrations. Everything I draw is done in Clip Studio. Same with actual 2D animation. I do that in Clip Studio, but I also use Blender for it. You get better parallax stuff in Blender because it's
Yeah.
3D space, and just there's going to be some effects in this that are going to be literally just 3D effects, or not 3D, but CG effects. So those are
Yeah.
primarily my tools.
Yep. Right now, I'm using Clip Studio Paint. I use that for 1 second. This animation as well. Um, brushes are really nice. But otherwise, I use Toon Boom Harmony a lot. That's I would say that was my main for a while because I was working on a project that was specifically in it. But I actually haven't touched it in a little while. I'll have to get back into it. I want to get into the rigging tools for that. But I'm also interested in getting into Blender as well for compositing purposes.
Oh yeah, compositing's fun in Blender.
Yeah, it's really cool. So that's actually what I'm going to be doing with this background, with these characters, with this whole scene is compositing it in and
I was messing around with compositing.
oh yeah.
Um, but the it didn't get the effect I wanted for those pictures, so that's when I made the literal lens.
Yeah, but that was still in Blender.
Yeah, that's still in Blender.
So, which yeah, I was really impressed with that. I thought that was really clever.
Where I want to show an animation that I've done, but I don't know where the GIF version is. Um, um, uh,
Who would win in a fight, Nikocado or an 11-year-old? I don't want to think
I
about
think Nikocado would.
that.
That poor child would suffocate.
I don't want to think about that.
Although I don't think Nikocado would even bother getting in a fight with an 11-year-old.
They
He'd
just
just,
call him a peasant.
yeah, he'd just yell
Frolic
at him,
off.
call him a peasant, and no, he wouldn't frolic. He would ride his scooter
Yeah.
and beep his little horn and shake it, and then yell brace. Yeah, that guy, he's quite a character.
Did Oopaville finish his videos?
I can't I can't tell if they're actually friends or not. Like, it's so hard to tell if it's real. I mean, Oompa said it, he made it sound like it was real. I don't know if he was just helping out or, going with the shtick that
Hmm.
Nikakoto's got. But considering Nikocado has married and divorced the same guy like 7+ times, like for real, I think it's real. So
I mean, if anyone, oh my god, yeah, I can, if it was
it's
anyone's gonna be real, yeah,
it's yeah. It's pretty wild. I
pretty
can't
wild.
find. is cursed? Hmm. Hmm.
I need to figure out.
Oh wait.
This is not
Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So let's see. Uh, so this is a GIF I animated a little while ago. When did we when did we do the Chaozu's
Oh,
Happy Boy?
gosh, that was a while ago. That was in
I think
October.
that was like, yeah, yeah.
We were,
Wow, that was a while ago.
yeah. Yeah, that was funny. Actually, can you send that to me? I'll show it on stream.
Um, here, let me take it down now.
I still like how that came.
Well, yeah, we'll turn it into like an emote or something, you know.
If Twitch ever or YouTube ever adds that.
Ah, you're right.
They probably will eventually. But just time.
Where is this? Okay.
Actually, we need to look into that plugin that Ludwig developed. Forgot to do that. Apparently, just kind of makes the whole layout better. Here we go.
Excuse me. Hello, taxi.
Uh,
Just finally pulled up my
yeah, here it
thing
is.
for me to see. I don't have anywhere to put it. I'm using my other screen, so it kind of gets hidden there.
I still really like how this turned out. His one little hair.
Yeah, because he's not bald. He tells Krillin as much. It's like, I'm not bald. I got one hair. Yeah, I can animate short little funny things like that. For actual animation stuff. I can do other sort of animation type stuff, but I'm not an animator. I'm an illustrator. Even though
Fine.
I'm working
Oh.
on, and well, technically I'm both too, but so I'm working on an animation right now.
I've made both animated films on the finished comic.
I've not done the animated film route, but I guess this will be the closest thing to that.
Closest thing you're willing to dedicate yourself to.
Yeah, I just, you know,
It's a
I
lot.
don't need to spend 4 years on an animation, you know.
Oh yeah, I only spent a year.
Oh, okay. How long was it?
4 minutes.
I don't remember. Wow, 4 minutes in a year.
Yeah. Heck, my friend Gilded guy, he's like trying to go for like 30 minutes in a year. It's like, dude, like the heck, man. But he's like got a ton of experience in that.
Okay.
This is like his seventh or eighth film or something like that. In this series alone. And he
We'll
just knows how to do it.
a little more.
Can't believe it's been an hour. Yeah, time flies.
Well, that's good. That means we're entertaining,
Yeah.
right?
Theoretically.
Theoretically. No, that's what I base my theory on. The law of cold ones.
That's the property of ones.
A property of cold.
The coldness is equal to the oneness of the one. I need to watch Strong Bad again.
Yeah, I love that.
It's been a while.
The goodness is equal to the property of the one, or whatever.
Yay, we're actually entertaining.
We're gonna make it after all.
We're gonna be famous streamers.
Uh, I don't know about that one. We're
I'm.
going to be marginally known streamers.
We're gonna be slightly in the public conscience.
Slightly not unknown.
I'm so excited for the project that we're gonna have our students doing at the school. Oh my
Oh,
gosh, it's
you
gonna
got
be
a project for them, nice.
well. It's a school-wide project, and basically what it is because being a YouTuber is like the thing
It's
that kids
hard.
want to be now, right? And
Kids have wanted to
so
be that for the last 10 years.
yeah, but like it's a super popular thing. So we're gonna be like, okay,
Mhm.
plan and how you're gonna run a YouTube channel.
That's right. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
So we're gonna see what happens.
It'd be funny if, like, because of that project, some of your kids end up actually being successful YouTubers.
I'm a teacher there, Taxi. I teach high schoolers how
Yes.
to animate.
Yep. He's a high school teacher. All right. Did I get that one? Okay, I don't need that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't do this full time. I don't do art full time.
I do.
True.
Be nice if I made money.
Yeah, we're working on that.
We're working on it. We're getting slowly but surely.
Slowly
We'll
but
get
surely, we're
somewhere.
figuring all that out.
Yeah, slowly falling down.
Actually, reminds me, I need
Uh,
to. I'm hoping to get a gig here, a design gig here, for a local place. That's actually a really big thing I highly
oh yeah,
recommend.
yeah, yeah.
Is like go out like I know we don't like drink coffee, but like coffee shops and stuff like that. Like talk to the people there and like be like, hey, I'm a local artist. If you guys are ever interested in or need art for things stuff like that. Do you like here's my contact information and stuff like
Money, please.
that. Business. Gotta think like a businessman.
Business.
I make enough there, taxi. It's I'm comfortable, which is nice. It gives me enough time to do this kind of stuff, which is really a huge blessing actually.
Caveman.
Caveman.
He just looks like a caveman because he's got long hair and a beard. He's like really disheveled.
Hmm.
Uh,
I feel like I could do the rendering on these rocks
stare.
better.
Do along the stairs. I feel like about there, maybe. Goodbye and hail and farewell.
Hail and farewell. Actually, I have my Marx Brothers films again. I need to watch those. It's been a long time.
All right, here we go. This one's gonna be one that I get to kind of do a little bit of an animation too, because it's scripted.
What inspired us to make art? We had to. Otherwise, we'd go crazy.
Brains.
Yeah.
Our brains.
Yeah.
All the stuff that you see growing up and going. It's making my brain think of things.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
If you're asking more like
specific
yeah.
stuff. I know people don't like this movie, but just because from a purely artistic standpoint, David Lynch's Dune.
Yeah, that was
because I saw that from the time I was like 5 years old, and so just all of that, the crazy effects and imagery and design of that movie, like that movie looks cool. Doesn't tell the story very well, but that movie looks awesome.
Yeah.
So that's always kind of stuck with me. But you know, I guess Morrowind,
Ico, which is actually what I'm listening to.
Ico,
Zelda. Zelda was a huge one for me.
yeah, Zelda's a pretty big one. And just
that was
you
Ocarina
know,
of Time was actually the big inspiration behind the first big project that I started back in middle school.
and then like specific artists be like Frank Frazetta. I mean, that's a big one for a lot of people. Frazetta, Arthur Rackham.
Arthur Rackham.
Yeah, he did a lot of illustrations back at like the turn of the century. He did a bunch really famous ones for like Alice in Wonderland and stuff. He did like the Ring Cycle illustrations.
Oh,
and
wow.
They Never Belong and stuff. Yeah, had a very cool classic style, but he was ink and watercolor. Yeah, so for the time period, it's actually a really neat looking. 'Cause, you know, you think of things being more painted and whatnot, but this is like very early, like where the skills that would be go into comic art came from, basically.
Yeah.
It got dumbed down because it was schlock. Comics were schlock, but then it kind of got back up to par with Arthur Rackham and his inking ability and details and stuff like that. So
yeah,
his stuff is really cool.
I'll have to look into it.
I mean, speaking of comics, I guess Mike Mignola. I always liked his style.
Mobius. Jean Girard.
Mobius, yeah, Mobius. That's
I still need
cool
to check
stuff.
out his stuff. Like, I guess he made some really good Western comics. Blueberry being one of the more popular ones.
Philip Drouillet.
Drouillet, yeah.
Yeah, Philippe, I guess Philippe Drouillet.
I've wondered that, Taxi. I'm not gonna lie. If you were one of my students.
Oh wait, Taxi's one of your students.
Well, she's saying, have you ever wondered if I might be one of your students? It's like, I don't know. Maybe you are.
Honestly, we don't know who you are. Or do we? I don't know. Oh well. I mean,
feel like
I know for a fact that
driver.
yeah, I know for a fact that I don't know.
Yeah.
Who you are.
I feel like I've seen Taxi Driver before, though. I don't know where.
You're from Steiny's side of things. Okay, so how long is this gonna go? I think there should be good. Delete. So Yeah, those are just a few things that inspired at least me.
Mhm.
That might be too
Oh, the
far.
Twilight Zone. That's another.
Yeah, Twilight Zone. Yeah, that's too far. More recently, because I mean, we didn't grow up watching it, but we got into it more recently.
Outer
Outer
Wilds. Or
Limits,
Outer
Outer
Limits.
Wilds.
Outer
I like
Wilds.
Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds
Yeah.
is a great game. Um, and then I guess music plays into it
Oh yeah,
also.
music. Music
You know,
definitely plays into it.
Carl Orff and Coheed and Cambria and Rush and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Growing up, that was a big one.
Um,
That was a huge one for me. Jethro Tull. I think Jethro Tull was
yeah, Jethro Tull.
probably one of the biggest influences to my like early writing. When I got into writing, that was huge. And Peter Gabriel. There are videos still on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah, Peter Gabriel. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there are videos still on YouTube that I can watch, and they have like they're the old school like uploaded in 2008 or something like that kind of thing, where it's a collection, it's a collage of different images going on the screen as the music playing, and like each of those images, like, well, not all of them, but like some of those images, it's like, oh yeah, I remember what this inspired, like the specific part that this inspired from this story I was working on when I was like 13. Um, so that's fun.
All right. All right. So this is the last one that I had prepped. So let's go to the beginning here.
Whose voice is who? Well, I am the animated moon,
And
and
I am Lord Anvil.
yes.
We are brothers, so we have similar voices. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's not really anything we can do about that.
Um, we could look into see if we could like get some kind of like indicator
Voice mod.
plugin.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say voice modulators.
No, we're not going to become
Kevin
DJ.
Kevin has one of those. He
Technically, I
does
do.
that. He does that little Shelby voice, and man, it
Eh,
makes me laugh so hard.
sometimes my microphone randomly does that. So
Oh, that's funny. Um, that would be kind of a fun idea if we had a little icon drawn to indicate when someone it lights up when someone's talking or whatever.
that might
I don't
be
know if
doable.
you can do that. I'm not
Uh,
really sure.
Pretty sure you can. I can look into it. I'm sure there's plugins for like Discord that
All
work
right,
with
so
this.
for the most part, the timing's not
Yeah,
too
we could have our
bad.
little. You could have your little mushroom guy. I could have my
Yeah.
like Discord things. Yeah, something that would work with Discord, like a plugin or something like
Oh yeah, I want to change my icon to the mushroom guy I drew. Not the one smiling, just
that.
the that would be creepy.
I actually might change my profile as well.
All right, so I'm going to save this file. Save project as animatic. Hold on. The womb animatic. Save. Excellent. Okay. I think that wow, that took an hour and a half. Okay, well that's perfect then. 'Cause that's all I had prepped. Time to go on to something more fun. Let me Let me transition here. Uh, okay, I think that should be everything.
Would I rather fight 100 rats without any viruses or sickness, or 2 lions? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I wouldn't stand a chance against 2 lions. Like, do we have any like prep, or is it like you're out in the Sahara or the savannah rather, and like there's 2 lions, and it's like, okay, fight. Because otherwise, it's like bare hands. Oh heck no.
I don't
I
think
mean,
you could fight any of them.
yeah, I think. I
I mean,
guess
you're talking about 100 rats.
yeah, 100 rats. That's a
They're
lot.
gonna chew you apart. You can't do anything against 100 rats barehanded.
Yeah, I mean you could
You're screwed
snap
either way.
on them, but
So I mean, I guess the question comes down to which is gonna kill you in the least painful way.
that'd be the lions.
Yeah. So I guess go for the lions. You're gonna die, so you may as well make it as epic as possible.
Yeah, you know what?
Like,
That is
like
that
who
is
wants
good.
to say, yeah, I died fighting 100 rats? That doesn't sound cool. I died fighting 2 lions barehanded. Yeah, there you go. Now you're a man, a dead man.
Dead man, but
Your
we can ignore that.
your your check bounced in Baltimore. That's kind of a out there joke to make.
Yeah, that's a reference and a half.
That is an old school. I think that's from 97. Actually, I think that's from 1997.
That's so funny to me.
Yeah. And was it Daspo or that other?
I think it was. I don't. I think it was its own thing. I don't think it was Daspo. That.
Yeah, I think it was the other guy because there's Gmod Idiot Box and the Idiots of Gmod.
Oh, that's right.
And I think it might have been Idiots of Gmod.
Man, that's
But
getting back there now.
yeah, I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
All right. So, okay, do we hmm, how do we want to approach the the Caius thing?
um, I mean, we're gonna need reference for like the suplex. That'd be good. Or we can just go for it. I don't know.
Trying to think what I want to. How do I do that actually? How would I do this? I want to.
There we go. That looks pretty cool.
Hmm.
It's like a big old robot. I'm actually gonna scuff up the lens.
There we go. Okay. Okay, what am I going to do here? I mean, do we want to start on that right now?
Um, I mean, let's see. What time is it? 7:36. I'm not quite like
Yeah, I
done
don't think
here,
I have
so
the headspace for that right now.
that'll take some concentration, honestly.
I do, however, have something I could work on here involving said Caius. Where would that be? Pencils. Yeah, that's right. It's under pencils. All right. Time to paint him. I'm gonna put him in Red Mountain. I'm gonna put him in the Red Mountain crater. He's just standing there like,
Menacingly.
yeah, he's just like going to kick Dagoth Ur's butt. Let's see. I like that. So let's do.
Ugh, excuse me. Ooh,
Like
that
that.
one. It was a sneeze.
What brush do I want to use? I've got the. Oh yeah, no, I'll just start with. This guy. Yeah. All right, time to. Actually, let's down. That's not dark enough. Just be darker. Yeah, something more like this.
Yeah, that's not the right look. Actually, I know. Where is one brush? Ooh, that looks good.
Much better. Much better. And let's grab this and just start throwing down a bunch of detail, little undertone stuff. And then go back over it. Let's see.
Huh.
Up, 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 up.
I don't like either of those people, so I'd hope that they would just knock each other out.
What are they asking?
Asking who would win in a fight, Andrew Tate or Jake Paul.
Honestly, yeah, I don't.
Honestly, they've both lost at life.
I don't know. I don't know why I should care.
Yeah.
Too. Make it a little bit more on the orange side of things. Okay. Good. Yeah. Let's use this for some greater background. Um,
Um, I would hope not. There, taxi. I've seen those stupid challenges and crap like that come up, and uh, there may have been like some cases of it, but I'm not really sure. Because they call it a challenge, but it's legit just straight up stealing from your school. And it's like, yeah, don't do that.
Wait,
Especially
what?
considering I also do. There's a stupid challenge going around like TikTok and stuff like that where it's like
Of course.
they call it devious licks, which is the stupidest name ever. And literally all it is just steal something from your school. And it's like, oh yeah,
That's
that's a
a
great
felony
idea.
and a great way to get expelled,
Yep.
because that would result in expulsion.
Yeah. So
That's so stupid.
yeah, it is.
I don't know what's stupider, the fact that people come up with those or the fact that people actually follow it.
It's a weird. It's created this really weird environment where it's like you have like 8-year-olds worrying about their follower count. It's just like, oh,
I know, right?
like
It's like, what? Kid, just be a kid. You're a kid. Enjoy it.
yeah, seriously. I still say this. The stupidest one was that literal death challenge where the
That's been
Lichtenberg,
around for ages.
well, the Lichtenberg wood burning challenge. It's like, oh yeah,
Oh,
tear apart a microwave because that's safe.
oh, that one. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's illegal, actually. Like
Yes.
that is actually illegal to do that to a microwave. At least in this country, maybe it depends on the state too. But well, actually, no, I think it's a federal thing. So yeah,
Oh, I need more music.
just just chill out,
Yeah, we
people.
we
Just
actually take a lot of steps to try and get kids away from their phones as much as possible because they're on them so much. And it's like, no, we want you to develop normal human skills.
yeah, believe
Like,
it or not,
we want you
that's
to be
actually
happy.
not normal. I know you may think it's normal and it seems really familiar, but it's not.
Yeah, you may get a lot of like peer pressure and validation from it, but that's not going to end up with the best life skills and mental health. We are actually probably going to be wrapping up here in about 15 minutes or so that'll work out.
Yeah, I'm just painting the background for this. It's,
Um, my background is almost done, honestly. I just I don't really need to worry about this. It's gonna be like real far back. The hand looks okay. I actually kind of like how scuffed up it is.
I'm going to turn off these crop marks for this. It's kind of annoying. Layer. I can't remember where the crop marks are. Filter. Crop mark. Boom. Ah, much better. So much better. Oops, that's a little much.
Actually, are we gonna do a end stream duel?
We can. Like, what do you got an idea?
Nah, that's kind of why I'm asking. Like, I have no idea.
We didn't have an idea last time.
True. Conversation just came back to Caius.
Man, the myth, the legend. Let me think. Well, we were talking about Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, sure.
You want to draw a character from Full Metal Alchemist?
Who should we draw?
Whoever we want. I think I'll draw.
Snowfall.
I could draw Ed, or maybe Mustang.
Ooh, Mustang. Yeah.
You want to draw Mustang?
I want to draw Mustang.
All right, we'll draw Mustang.
I need to remember how to draw Mustang. All right.
Are you looking him up?
No.
Good. Okay.
No reference, baby.
No reference.
They actually know how to animate snapping.
Yeah, I know. Her noses are really easy. They're literally just this. There. That's his nose.
This might be the first time I've drawn anime. I'm trying to think.
I thought we drew.
I mean,
something.
Does Aang count?
Oh, that's right. We drew Aang. No, people say Aang doesn't count, so.
I don't remember what he looks like.
His hair. Like this when he's angry. Something like this.
What are your thoughts on abstract art? Oh, funny that you mentioned that. Joel, you did abstract art for a little while.
Yeah, this year I did a bunch of abstract. It's it's good. Like, it all depends on. So for me, I consider something art if it evokes an emotion, because that's the whole point of it. Whether that emotion is love or hate doesn't matter. If you hate the painting, it still evoked that emotion, so it's art. So if you hate abstract art, well, okay. Or the painting makes you feel angry or whatever. I don't know. I I just yeah.
Like a young Roy Mustang.
I remember. Wait a minute. It's not. I don't know exactly what the uniform design is.
Make it up.
I vaguely recall what it looks like,
Same.
but
I mean, I can barely get a face that even looks like. Like, this is not gonna look like Roy Mustang. Part of better ketchup or mustard? I like mustard better.
I don't like either. Fun fact about me, I don't like condiments at all. Well, now, I guess I shouldn't say that. Condiments extends to like barbecue sauce and stuff like that too, I guess. But this isn't a very good drawing.
For what it's worth, we're not very good anime artists because we don't draw like that typically.
Well, I'm not even getting like pose very well for some reason. Maybe I'm just going too fast. I think I'm going too fast, but whatever. This needs to be like flying out. I think I'm just working too big. Let me turn. Oh yeah. Definitely see where I'm making some mistakes. Right, his shirt is.
Hands are tricky, but I've had lots of practice.
Yeah.
My the comic that I just did places a heavy amount of emphasis on hands, and the film prior to that comic actually as well. So you would think I'd be good at them by now.
Well, you know. Even I have to.
Yeah, hands are one of those things where you get good at them for about a week, and then you don't keep drawing them. And you need to draw them again. You gotta remember everything.
I really don't like this drawing.
Well, they can't all be winners like Kayask.
That was fun. Well, I just don't like the pose I'm trying to go for.
I don't like the face. I'm like,
I'm gonna start from scratch. There we go. Whoop.
5 fingers is overrated anyway. That little pinky, man. That little stupid.
I
pinky
actually
hanging
have a
off the-
hard time now drawing just 4 fingers.
Really?
Yeah, because I used to do that all the time for all, a lot of the little cartoony characters, but now I'm just like, no, wait, I can't. I have to draw 5 because it doesn't look right.
I don't remember what a sigil looks like. I'm gonna draw a smiley face.
It's a salamander. It's a salamander.
Oh, really?
It's a salamander with a little flame above it. And there's a triangle. It's in a triangle in the circle.
Oh, I got the triangle right.
Yeah, and there's a salamander on there with a flame coming out of its mouth or something like that.
There, that's good enough. Man, I really hate this face. I gotta like, I gotta. It is so hard without reference. Holy cow.
You gotta train yourself. You gotta do training stuff.
Like Goku. Or Batman.
Okay. Sure. If that helps.
It does.
Draw him with his mustache when he's pure.
Yeah, that'll age him, bro. Anyway.
Okay. How's your cheek work? And his bangs are a little longer than that. Like that kind of thing. That doesn't look right. Hmm.
Yeah, this is, I think this is Sunshower. Sure is. Good ear. Yeah, I end up landing on home when I don't know what else to listen to. Kind of my go-to.
This. Got really. Ah. Maybe we should have drawn Alexander Louis Armstrong.
Yeah, he probably would have been easier. He's got supple. Unlike Lanky Tom, funny.
I do IT work. People are gonna think I'm a goofball.
Hey, it looks like Wander from Shadow of the Colossus. I got it.
All right.
Eyes. I know his eyes are wrong, but I can't remember
They're
how they
they're
look.
kind of thin.
They're really thin.
Oops. I don't feel like I'm quite.
A lot of his songs have a build-up kind of feel to them, which is cool. Maybe like,
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Shoulders, shoulders.
that is definitely not the kind of nose that he has.
One thing to note about his pose is he likes to kind of have one hand in a pocket. Remember?
Well, I have him putting his gloves on. So.
Oh, okay. And I just that like that. That's kind of how the uniform is, and it's kind of baggy. The uniform's kind of baggy
Yeah.
around the midsection.
Oh my gosh, this is so hot. This does not look like him. Oh my goodness.
Uh, this.
Don't know what the character looks like to begin with. Yeah, don't worry. Apparently, I don't either. Oh goodness. Oh man, this. I really do not remember.
Um, it's dramatic of a. Oh, yeah. Looks like a kid. What the heck?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm running into.
Here. There we go. Yeah, try putting bags under his eyes.
Does he have bags under his eyes? I mean, I can imagine.
Yeah, I think he does. Because he's always kind of tired and he's working really hard.
I think you're right.
What is it this time? Full metal. These are really. I guess I'm just not on it today. My posing is really bad today for some reason.
Okay, that's close. Not perfect. Now the shaw looks. Okay, that's as close as I'm gonna get. Give him a beard or something. Yeah, that would make him look good. Oh yeah, Texie, that's like artist 101, learning to deal with the fact that it is extremely difficult and takes an extreme amount of concentration to uh, visualize and implement something you see in your head the way you see it.
All right, I don't care how his shoes look. Oh, this is really bad. I don't know why, but maybe I'm a little burned out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
but
that's
here,
not
I can.
drawing character.
Gosh, this is so bad. Okay, that's true too. I thought it would be a little easier, but
Drawing anime is easy. They should animate at 60 frames per second.
what? Why? No. Gosh.
there
Shut
are
up.
people.
Someone
Yeah,
slap that man.
like, shut up. Oh my gosh, interpolation looks so good. Smoothness is all that matters in animation. Virtual snap. Yeah. Probably should draw things.
This is a really bad Roy Mustang. Because,
That's
I don't know,
okay.
for some reason, I cannot draw right now. I just, boy.
It
Ugh. I give up. I'm done. Actually, well, yeah, no. I'm done. Looks really bad.
Well, let me finish up the hand
I don't even want to
here.
save this one. If you over there want to see it, come over here. I'm not saving it to share it.
Okay.
It
I'll share mine. It looks okay.
because it's just I didn't take enough time or something. I don't know.
The pose looks. His legs look
My
great.
pose is horrible. Like the most boring pose ever.
Okay, whatever. I'll just.
And he's got little flames there.
All right.
There's the flames.
Here's what I can do. Like 30 minutes on Roy Mustang. Man.
He's
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna see this one either.
yeah. So there it is. We did a terrible job.
Yep. There you go.
Actually, I feel like your Roy Mustang's face is closer to mine than mine. You got the
I
longness of the nose correct.
Yeah, I think I at
Actually,
least got the face.
he
Okay.
has. I forget that characters in that anime have kind of
Slightly long
long
face
faces.
and high
Stuff.
eyes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh well. It was a
yeah. Mine
good test.
abject failure. Abject failure. Go,
F
be
minus
gone.
minus.
Never. Yeah, minus. Never
F, F,
haunt
F, F
my.
minus.
Never haunt my computer again.
I'll save it. Why not? Why not?
Okay. Well, that concludes our streaming period.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed it. Projects are moving forward, which is excellent. Progress is being made.
Yeah, the background is pretty much done. I actually really like how it's come out. So I think I need to work on the rocks and the rubble a little bit more. But then after that, like, I'm not gonna really bother with too much in the background because you're not really gonna see any of this. It's gonna be really shrouded in darkness. So yeah. All right, that's gonna be it for us. Thanks,
Yeah.
Jackson, for stopping by again. Really appreciate it.
Yes. It's always more fun having an actual audience.
Yeah.
That's
But
there.
Yep. We'll catch you later on Tuesday. That's when we're gonna be streaming next. And yeah, with all that being said, until next time, catch you later.
6 p.m.
6
This
p.m.
Pacific Standard.
Yep. Hope to see you again. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.